Content creators generate trillions of views, countless hours of watch time, and billions of dollars in profits for big tech companies. But how much do these creators actually earn from this? And is the current advertising model the best way to determine the true value of what they create? You will find answers to these questions and more in this video. Let's start with understanding how popular social media platforms generate the revenue. The current model basically works like a hidden auction. First, there is creation and consumption. Creators post content and users watch it. The most valuable posts go viral. Watch time, not views, is what advertisers pay for. Every extra second someone watches your content increases the amount of ad inventory platforms can sell. Then comes the sale. Advertisers aren't paying for your content. They are bidding for the attention wrapped around it. They bid as much as they can, while still making a profit on their own products. The platform takes the revenue, keeps a large cut or sometimes all of it, and shares a portion with the creator. And this is where the model breaks. The value of a post isn't based on how good it is, it's based on how much an advertiser is willing to pay to interrupt it. That means your income as a creator has nothing to do with the quality of your work and everything to do with the buying power of your audience. A creator in Nigeria can generate the exact same watch time as a creator in the US and earn a tiny fraction of the revenue. Some creators earn nothing at all simply because their viewers live in regions advertisers don't want to pay as much for. In a perfect world, posts and profiles would be valued by how engaging or impactful they are. But in the current model, the price is set entirely by external factors, geography, demographics, and advertiser demand, not by creative value. The creator is completely excluded from the negotiation and has no mechanism to set or even influence the price of their own work. Yet this process generates enormous revenue for tech companies. With hundreds of billions of combined daily views, YouTube is estimated to generate 40 billion in revenue in 2025 alone, whereas TikTok is on track to generate 33 billion, a 40% increase from the previous year. These numbers keep growing, while the percentage that trickles down to creators remains stagnant. Let's take a step back. We know that online creators make the most watched media on the planet. Billions of people scroll, tap, and watch this post every single day. But here's the strange part. It's the only creative industry where the consumer cannot directly influence the value of the creator's work. Look at how other creative worlds work. An artist sells paintings based on what buyers think they're worth. A band earns money every time its song is played. An author makes money from book sales, reprints, and adaptations. In all of those cases, the thing the creator made, the asset, has a market. People can buy it, sell it, invest in it, or value it based on how good it is and how much demand there is. But posts on the internet don't work like that. Post has likes and views, vanity metrics that don't directly translate to value. A video might be hilarious, educational, or go insanely viral, and the creator might make nothing or just a few dollars. Not because the post isn't valuable, but because there is no market that prices the post itself. This is why even huge creators rely on brand deals to make real money. Brands are willing to pay thousands to be attached to creators' audience, way more than the platform pays out, which tells us something important. A post is worth more than what the platform pays for it, which leads to a bigger question. If internet posts behave like creative assets, why don't they have a market like other creative assets? If you look around, almost everything in our world is valued through a market. Stocks show what people think a company is worth. Sports cards rise based on rarity and hype. Even prediction markets price future events. These markets all do the same thing. They turn culture, demand, and belief into a price. But one giant category is missing: internet posts. And that's strange, because posts might generate more attention than all of those other assets combined. A single video can reach millions of people, shape culture, start trends, or launch careers. So here's the big idea. What if posts worked the same way as everything else? What if creators had their own attention markets? A market where people express belief in a creator or a specific post. Prices move based on attention, momentum, and demand. The value comes from the audience, not from advertisers. The creator earns when people trade on that belief. We are seeing early implementations of this with platforms like BaseApp developed by Coinbase. The concept behind BaseApp is simple. It provides a mechanism where creators can launch a market for their profile, a creator market, or a market for a specific post, a post market. To achieve this, BaseApp leverages the Zora protocol. If the community believes a post or creator will be impactful, the price rises. This creates a direct feedback loop. People express belief in a creator by trading their market. The price moves based on attention and demand. The creator earns directly from the trading volume. Instead of an advertiser capturing the upside, the creator and their community earn directly from the value they build. So why does any of this matter? Because we are living through the biggest shift in the way people work in decades. Millions of people want to be creators, not because it's easy, but because it's meaningful. Because creativity is one of the last things humans can do that AI can't replace. But here's the hard truth. Most creators don't make enough money to do it full time. There's a massive gap between the value you create and the value you capture. Attention markets close that gap. When your posts have their own market, your value rises with your impact, not your geography. You earn whenever people trade on your potential, and fans become true partners in your growth. This is the shift creators have been waiting for. A system where your creativity is treated like the asset it actually is, and you get paid accordingly. Attention markets turn posting into ownership. They turn attention into income. They turn creativity into a real career path. And for the first time ever, creators aren't just making value for platforms, they're keeping it for themselves. In summary, your content is valuable, but how valuable? Right now, it's hard to say because the metrics are flawed. Experiments in attention markets like BaseApp are vital steps toward fixing it. It's time to stop letting advertisers dictate the price and let the market decide the value of creativity, including cinematics. From now on, you can also find our content on BaseApp. So what do you think? Are markets the future of content monetization? Comment down below. If you learned something new today and want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.